Live from Lewiston Porter High School, I'm Stu Boyer along with Tom Prince, Heidi Gunther on camera. Tom and Heidi both producing tonight, wearing multiple hats. And we've got a great matchup here between Kenmore West and the homestanding Lewiston Porter squad. This game is brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care, with 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week. And the Financial Guys, with student debt at an all-time high, be sure you're financially prepared to send your kids through college. The Financial Guys College Planning Department goes above and beyond, guiding Western New Yorkers through the ins and outs of college planning. Contact the Financial Guys today at 716-633-1515. Tonight's game also brought to you by AdPro Sports, Logistics Plus, Confer Plastics Leisure Accents, the U.S. Army, and the Paul Wolf Insurance Agency. Referees for tonight's game, Tim Case and Daryl Carter. And Tom Prince, this is another one of those interesting matchups you have a way of finding.
Yeah, this one should absolutely be another great one. It is an NFL matchup as they're getting ready for sectionals, no doubt. Let's take a look as Kenmore West is going to be led by Joel Alvarez as well as Harlan Brannon. They're your leading scorers right now so far this season.
And we're underway. Joel Alvarez with the ball. Long pass into the front court. He gets the ball back. Thought about the three. He'll drive toward the basket, have it knocked away. Gets it back to Chris Hargrave. Now Eugenio Hargrave into the corner. Alvarez for three. Off the iron. No good. Rebound hauled down by the Lancers. Braden Barnwell with the ball. Barnwell will simply hand it off to DiBiase, and he'll drive toward the basket. He'll spin. He'll shoot. Have his shot blocked. Ramey Carney comes down with the rebound for Kenmore West, and Eugenio is called for a travel.
And Stu, we want to flip it on the other side. The leading scorers right now for Lewiston Porter is going to be Graydon Barnwell, who's got 15 points on the season right now, and he's your leader. And then the next big scorer right now comes is Drew Liardini is your next big guy. Those are your two leading scorers for Lew-Port.
Liardini with the ball. He's a great soccer player, and he will puts it up and in. Nicely done. He will play soccer for St. Bonaventure. Outstanding soccer player, Tom. You should have seen him this fall. If you didn't get a chance, you missed quite a sight.
I didn't get a chance, as you know, to do many soccer games this year, but no doubt I've seen a lot of good soccer here in Western New York.
Eugenio with a shot, no good. Coming down with the rebound is Barnwell for the Lancers. Long pass into the front court to Quarantello, puts it up and in, and it's 4-0 Lewiston Porter. Alvarez into the front court. Hargrave into the corner, and a second time today, Nick Eugenio is called for traveling. And Barnwell right to the basket at a wide open lane. Wow, how did that happen?
Boy, I'll tell you, Coach Hogan may want to think about a timeout here, just to calm things down as you're seeing Lew-Port off to the fast start. They're in a 3-2 zone right now, too.
Well, that might settle them down a little bit. Alvarez drains the long-range three, and just like that, it's 6-3, and we get some full-court pressure. Liardini into the front court. Liardini his shot is stuffed. I believe that was Alvarez. Eugenio comes down with the ball, a little scramble there. They get it to Alvarez in the front court to Eugenio, and he'll drive down the lane. The running one-hander is good, and it's 6-5. I think we just lost a bank of lights or something.
Yeah, it got dark over there, but I think it's the scoreboard. It's not the back of lights. It's a scoreboard when it goes on and off.
Oh, good eye, Tom. Thank you. Barnwell dishes it off. The layup is put up by DiBiase. Mario backs DiBiase. And it's 8-5 in favor of Lewiston Porter. Hargrave, far side to Alvarez. Long range three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Quarantello, Jake Quarantello. Loose ball on the floor. It'll be picked up by Barnwell. Barnwell will dribble it into the front court for Lewiston Porter. Hands it off to Liardini. And he will pass it back to DiBiase. Now Barnwell, short jump shot is good. Nothing but net on that one. It's 10-5 here in the first quarter.
And that's the first long distance shot right now for Lewiston Porter. Everything has been layups so far for them.
Hargrave on the far side. He'll take a long range three off the front of the rim. The loose ball picked up by Alvarez, and he'll drive, kick it back to Hargrave for three. That one's good. And it's 10-8. And it's Kenmore West. Well, Ryan Hogan must be paying attention to what you said. He just takes a timeout.
But the difference is now it is much closer. They hit that three. I just thought you saw right there, it was that 6-0 run early in the game. They weren't getting off to that fast start. And I just thought you had to think about maybe, hey, calm things down, try to start things over. But they've worked through it. The only thing is I want to make sure is you got some size for Ken West. Right now, every one of your shots seems to be happening from three-point land or deep. That's an adjustment that needs to be changed because you know they're not there all game. It's never going to be there all game. Flip it on the other side, Newport, all their points has been layups, fast breaks, and you can see they're finding open lanes right to the glass, and that's the one thing that Ken West has got to make sure they realize.
They're putting on a full court press here. Liardini in the backcourt, double team. Sends it to Barnwell, back to Liardini, and he's into the front court. Liardini to bounce pass to Barnwell. He'll drive toward the basket. He's cut off, bounce pass. Now Liardini for three, and the ball gets stuck between the glass and the rim. And that'll be Kenmore West ball. This timeout is brought to you by Confer Plastics Leisure Accents. 10-8, the home team leading here in the first quarter. They'll get it back to Quarantello. Now Liardini into the corner. DiBiasio, Liardini. Now Barnwell and Liardini. A lot of quick passes back and forth here. Liardini. Barnwell. Back to Liardini. Looks for the shot. Dribbles. And has the ball knocked away. Tried to go through two or three people. Couldn't get through there. Argenio. Alvarez for three off the back of the rim. No good. Carney puts the rebound up. It won't go. And put up again. No luck there for Ken West. Ramey Carney puts up a shot. And we have a jump ball. And that's going to stay with Kenmore West. All right. As you have often said, looks like they're really letting him play because there seemed to be a lot of contact underneath that basket. No fouls called. Argenio inbounds it to Alvarez. Into the corner. Hargrave three is no good. Rebound taken down by Barnwell. Long pass up ahead to Quarantello. Lays it up and in.
Another fast break point, another layup right now for Lewiston Porter. That is really working well for them, and it's something that Ken West has to stop.
Argenio's shot no good, gets his own rebound. He took a three. He's double teamed, kicks it out to Alvarez. He'll drive down the lane, put up a shot that's no good. Carney gets the rebound and it has it knocked away. It's into Barnwell's hands. Long pass to Liardini. Liardini, and his pass is stolen by Carney. Gets it ahead to Hargrave. He'll put it up, no good. Carney gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. But the whistle blows for a foul. And Ramey Carney is headed to the free throw line.
You remember one of the adjustments I wanted to see Ken West do was get down in the paint and get some of those points yourself that are easy. That has been the adjustment you've seen here. When they were, as you saw, he had what, 3, 4 opportunities. They're getting the offensive rebounds. That so far is a positive for Ken West. They keep winning the offensive rebounds, and it could be big right there for Ken West.
First free throw is no good, and we'll get a substitution here for Kenmore West. A.J. Miller goes out. And Anthony Jackson is in for Kenmore West. Carney's free throw is around and out. Rebound taken down by Liam Timke. In the backcourt, Barnwell gets it across the timeline, tries to go through 3 people, gets it into the corner. A long-range three is good by Jake Quarantello. Quarantello, wow, what a shot. Make it 15-8, a 7-point lead. Ramey Carney drives toward the basket, puts it up and in. Well, if he can keep doing that, they'll have a lot of success. Who's going to stop them?
Absolutely, and that's what we always talk about. Those are some of the points you got to make sure you're getting for your team.
DiBiasio, now Liardini drives down the lane, kicks it out to Barnwell. His shot is no good. Rebound hauled down by Kenmore West and bounces off a few people before it settles in the hands of Alvarez. Alvarez near side to Argenio. Bounce pass to Alvarez. Now into the corner. And they'll get it to Ramey Carney. He'll put it up. No good. Battle for the loose ball. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Kenmore West as we get Dakota Cochran coming into the game. And a Marion Holt for Kenmore West. And Anthony Jackson will end this foul. And there's the pass was intended for Dakota Cochran. Kenmore West has some size here. Kind of little bulk too. So got a couple of big guys out there. Far side to Hargrave. He brings it out. Hargrave, now Alvarez to Hargrave. And a little pitch and catch with Alvarez. Now they look for Dakota Cochran, puts it up and in and draws the foul. Well, between Cochran and Carney, that's a lot of size.
But I like what the adjustment has been for so far for Ken West. I think right now, early in this game, Lewiston Porter's played the game they want to play, right? Fast break points, easy points, making sure they're getting the layups in the paint. And right now, you're seeing Ken West try to do the same thing that you see that Kenmore West has been doing.
Barnwell, Liardini, right back to Barnwell, and they get it into the front court. He's double teamed. He'll get it over to DiBiaso. Liardini puts it up, no good. Coming down with the rebound is Anthony Jackson. And he'll get it over to Chris Hargrave into the front court to a Marion Holt, back to Hargrave. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Hargrave. Honestly, I'm not going to argue that was a foul, but it was a good act too. So Lewiston Porter will inbound the ball. They have a 2-point lead with just over 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter at Lewiston Porter. Into the front court to DiBiasio. Little bounce pass put up and in by Liam Timke. And it's 17-13. Marion Holt drives the baseline, puts it up, no good. Cochran gets the rebound and scores. Dakota Cochran now into the front court, Barnwell. And he's cut off, and I believe that'll be a foul on a Marion Holt. Kind of forced him out of bounds there.
Well, I'll tell you, there's going to be some interesting adjustments as this game goes on for both teams right now.
They'll pass it into the backcourt to Barnwell with Alvarez guarding him. Barnwell gets it to DiBiasio. Now Liardini spinning away from a defender. Stops the dribble. Gets it back to Quarantello. Far side, DiBiasio, Liardini, Quarantello into the corner. Barnwell's three is off the back iron. No good. DiBiasio gets the rebound, but he hits the deck and is called for traveling because he had his both hands on the ball. Final 17 seconds of the first quarter. It's a 2-point game, 17-15 in favor of the home team, Lewiston Porter. Hargrave bringing the ball slowly up court. No doubt Kenmore West playing for one last shot. Alvarez, our side to Holt, back to Alvarez. He'll put up a shot. Good, a three-pointer for Joe Alvarez, and the buzzer sounds to end the quarter with Kenmore West taking an 18-17 lead. And this timeout is brought to you by, this quarter has been brought to you by Confer Plastics Leisure Accents. And we'll be back with the second quarter after a short break. Kenmore West leads Lewiston Porter 18-17. You're watching Section 6 boys basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Celebrating 50 years of business in Niagara County, Confer Plastics manufactures a wide variety of consumer goods. You can buy our popular patio furniture at leisureaccents.com, our classic snow sleds at theretroracer.com, and know that all of our products are proudly made in the USA, and your purchase supports 150 hardworking families right here in Western New York. Confer Plastics, a believer in the American dream. Learn more at conferplastics.com or like us on Facebook.
The financial guys, right on.
Second quarter underway here at Lewiston Porter. It's a 1-point lead for Kenmore West. They didn't lead until the final shot of the first quarter. Lewiston Porter in the white. And there's a foul in the back court. Looked like Anthony Jackson got hit. And the foul is on Liam Timke, his second. Team first here in the second quarter. There's Hargrave into the front court. Now Alvarez with the three at the end of the first quarter on the far side. Stolen, Liardini, but it's stolen right back by Hargrave. Hargrave drives down the lane. No call there. Dakota Cochran goes after it. He hits the deck hard. He literally ripped the ball away from a Lewiston Porter player. Fell on his backside. So both teams hustling after the ball. Let's see what the call is.
They call the reach over the back, Stu, is what they call that.
Oh, that was quite a physical play there.
Well, I think that's what we heard of people behind us because they were shocked it wasn't called earlier at that point, you know.
DiBiasio goes out. Kenmore West will inbound the ball. Jackson. And there's Hargrave for three. No good. On the far side, ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Lewiston Porter ball. And we're going to get some full court pressure here. Liardini will inbound. Barnwell in the backcourt. And Liardini now dribbling into the front court. Stops his dribble, avoids the travel. Near side, DiBiasio spins, gets it back to Barnwell. He puts up a three that's good. Nice shot there by Graydon Barnwell. And it's 20-18 Lewiston Porter. Now Alvarez. Into the corner of the three from Holt is no good, way off. Rebound taken down by Lewiston Porter. They get it to Liardini. Liardini into the front court. Nice bounce pass to Barnwell, whose shot is good. He did a nice job finding the open man there for the short jump shot.
And I'll tell you, because of all that penetration early, that's the reason these are wide open shots right now, because what you're seeing is Ken West packing the paint a little bit.
They work it in, put up and not in by Dakota Cochran, and we get a whistle. And we'll get Devin Barnwell coming into the game. He's listed as an 8th grader.
Yeah, actually 2 8th graders were just brought up from the JV team. I talked to the athletic director before the game. So these are new call-ups getting the chance to show what they're capable of doing.
No foul there on Jackson. Liardini has the ball. Bounce pass to Barnwell. Now right back to Liardini. Bounce pass to Graydon Barnwell. Now it's Graydon Barnwell again. Driving down the lane, dishes it off. It's knocked away, but he hustles and gets the ball back. He'll put up a shot and get hit. It won't go in. And I did not ask, but something tells me Devin Barnwell and Graydon Barnwell are related. One's a sophomore, one's an 8th grader. So I don't know if they're brothers or cousins, but I think they're related. Just taking a wild guess. I could be wrong. But now we have Graydon Barnwell at the free throw line after getting fouled on that shot. It makes it 23-18. And he'll get his second free throw here. And it is good. Pull to Hargrave. Far side. Hargrave will get it right back. He falls down, lost the handle on the ball. Gets the ball back. Didn't have a dribble. Gets it to Anthony Jackson. Now Alvarez on the near side. Running one-hander is up and good. Nice bucket there by Joe Alvarez. Liardini in the back court. Liardini still with the dribble. He'll get it across the timeline. Bounce pass to Graydon Barnwell. Right back to Liardini. Far side into the corner for the young Barnwell is good. Devin Barnwell for three. 27-20 Lewiston Porter.
There's a reason he got called up. That's the reason right there.
Now Kenmore, oh, nice play there, but I believe there's a foul called, and I think that's on Liardini. Playing some tough defense. Now Kenmore West is going to do a whole bunch of substituting. Aiden Haas into the game. Who else do we have here? Lindsey Manuel, Nick Argenio comes back in. And they'll get it to Aiden Haas on the far side to Lindsey Manuel. Back to Haas. Dumps it down low to Carney. Three-pointer from the outside is no good. Loose ball tipped up in the air. Teams battling for it. Nobody can get it. Oh, what a save. And what a play to Leardini, who travels, unfortunately. What a play by Jack Baird to save that and get it to Leardini. Unfortunately, Leardini tried to pass, and he was a little indecisive and traveled. Great play, and it's just an unfortunate ending for Lewiston Porty. Argenio into the corner. Nice save there by Aiden Haas. Back to Argenio, and he'll kick it out to Manuel. His three is good, and it's 27-23. Kenmore West with a full court press to the younger Barnwell. Eighth grader dribbles it across the timeline. And a nice save there by the other Barnwell. And now Leardini has it knocked away, gets the ball back, gets it to Barnwell, hands it back to Leardini. Now Barnwell one more time. Barnwell running one-hander, gets a good roll, and it counts. 29-23 Lewiston Porter. Aiden Haas now with the ball. Far side to Lindsey Manuel, and he'll get the ball right back. He'll take a long-range three. Off the iron, no good. Put back up by Carney, no good. Lewiston Porter gets the rebound. Graydon Barnwell does to Leardini. He stops, spins, bounce pass to Barnwell. He puts up a three, no good. Rebound taken down by Aiden Haas for Kenmore West. Haas to Lindsey Manuel. Right back to Haas, near side to Argenio. Argenio looking for a teammate. Into the corner to A.J. Miller. Right back to Argenio. Argenio long cross-court pass. Nice save by Manuel to A.J. Haas. Haas drives, dishes it off. Put up and in by A.J. Miller. Nice play there by Kenmore West. And it's 29-25. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the first half. Barnwell back to Leardini. Leardini. Bounce pass to Barnwell. Into the corner to Quarantello. The three is no good. Rebound taken down by Aiden Haas for Kenmore West. Far side to Lindsey Manuel. Manuel dribbling, almost lost the handle. Gets it to Haas. Gets it to Ramey Carney. Drives down the lane, puts it up. Won't go. Tipped up in the air. Leardini comes down with the loose ball to Barnwell. Graydon Barnwell. To Leardini, right back to Barnwell. He'll drive and dished off, and wouldn't fall for Jack Baird. Now Argenio almost stolen by Leardini. Argenio gets the ball back. Argenio, now he lost the handle, comes to Graydon Barnwell. So the teams trade turnovers. Barnwell to Leardini. Now to the young Barnwell, he puts up a three, good! Devin Barnwell, his second three-pointer, and it's 32-25 with about 2 minutes left here in the first half. Haas kicks it into the corner to Argenio, drives the baseline, and did he step out of bounds or was he called for traveling? I couldn't really tell, but either way, it's a turnover. And it'll be Lewiston Porter ball. And now we have another substitution. Jaquan Houston into the game for Kenmore West. Barnwell comes back to the backcourt, being guarded by Houston. We'll get it to Leardini, and Leardini will dribble it into the front court. Manuel guarding him. Oh, nice play by Manuel. And he will drive, put it up. He missed the layup, and getting the rebound is Jaquan Houston. Ball loose on the floor, scramble. A whistle blows, and a timeout's taken by Lewiston Porter. And the arrow is also, well, the arrow actually points toward Kenmore West, but I gotta tell you, that's great hustle. This timeout is brought to you by the U.S. Army. So frenetic action, Tom, back and forth.
Yeah, they're definitely, you can see that letting them play is exactly what's happening out here today. And you've got to realize that as a player, right? Or even as a coach, they're obviously letting you be aggressive. They're letting you attack the boards. They're letting you go after the glass. That's something, especially if you've got size or you're a big, you have to take advantage down low and make sure that you make it an advantage for yourself right now.
It's a 7-point lead for the home team, Lewiston Porter, 32-25. 1:42 to go here in the first half. Kenmore West seemingly has gotten just about everybody into this game. And you know what? Lewiston Porter's done a pretty good job of getting people into the game too. And Devin Barnwell, one of the 2 8th graders called up, has drained 2 3-pointers. He does not look at all out of place. And I suppose if you can shoot the 3 like that, you're never going to be out of place. Liardini inbounded, being guarded by Haas. Gets it back to Graydon Barnwell. Now Liardini, and he'll bring it into the front court. Hand it off to Graydon Barnwell. He'll put it on the floor. Nice save by Quarantello to Liardini. To Devin Barnwell. He was looking for another 3. Lost the handle on the dribble, but Quarantello gets the ball back to Liardini. Liardini still with the ball to Jake Baird. Baird now to Devin Barnwell for 3. Around and out. Rebound taken down by Dakota Cochran for Kenmore West. Now West into the front court. Jaquan Houston. Arminio Holt. Holt. Houston. Under a minute remaining. Houston drives, puts up a shot, no good. Graydon Barnwell comes down with the rebound. Long pass up ahead to Liardini, who made a nice play, puts it up and in. Oh, what great athleticism on that basket by Drew Liardini. Wow. Now we're in the final 40 seconds of the first half. Jaquan Houston into the front court. Manuel for 3 off the iron, no good. Holt comes down with the rebound, gets it to Haas. Haas moves up in the air. Gets it to Holt. Holt brings it out. Under 20 seconds to play in the half. Holt with the dribble. Dakota Cochran with a nice pick there. Liardini works his way through it. Now we're under 10 seconds. Far side to Jaquan Houston. Houston back to Holt. He'll put up a running one-hander off the iron. No good. Rebound loose on the floor as the buzzer sounds to bring an entertaining first half to a close, with Lewiston Porter leading this one 34-25. The second quarter has been brought to you by the U.S. Army. So a very entertaining first half, Tom.
Yeah, and I got to say I think Lewiston Porter played the game that they wanted to play right here. They really did exactly what they wanted to do. Great points right in the paint, fast break, and then had the opportunity, because they were getting those points, to get those kickouts and those threes. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't heard his name right now, Devin Barnwell, we're going to be talking about it in the future, because he was huge, especially shooting from the outside. But I got to tell you, his brother, just as good, too. He was great, especially penetration into the paint, doing the things he was doing.
The younger Barnwell very narrowly had a third 3, went around and out.
Yeah, it really did. It went down, literally went down in and came out. So,
well, that'll do it for the first half. Lewiston Porter 34, Kenmore West 25. You're watching boys Section 6 high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
The financial guys, right on the money.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses, and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
or an efficient personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Celebrating 50 years of business in Niagara County, Comfort Plastics manufactures a wide variety of consumer goods. You can buy our popular patio furniture at leisureaccents.com, our classic snow sleds at theretroracer.com, and know that all of our products are proudly made in the USA, and your purchase supports 150 hardworking families right here in Western New York. Comfort Plastics, a believer in the American dream. Learn more at comfortplastics.com or like us on Facebook.
Welcome back to Lewiston Porter High School, where the Lancers lead Kenmore West 34-25 at halftime. This game is brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care, with 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, and the Financial Guys. With student debt at an all-time high, be sure your other adjustments or different adjustments do you think we might see here in the second half?
Well, first of all, I think we have to see Ken West go more down low. They have to go and get into a half-court set and make sure they get set and use their big guys down low. We've seen the advantage, right? When they went down low, how many times did we see 3, 4 opportunities that they've done? They won the offensive rebounds when they do that. They win a scoring down there. That's their bread and butter right now. And then what will happen, you'll see Newport then come down and try to get some help defense. Then you kick it out for the threes. Then you'll see guys like Alvarez that'll get hot again from three-point land and do that. Really, if I'm Lewiston Porter at this point, do you want to change anything? No. You've really done it. You've played very well defense. You've gotten easy buckets on the other side in transition because of that. And then as you started getting penetration into the paint, the outsides opened up and you hit threes because of that, and they were wide open because guys went down to help defense. Lewiston Porter, don't change what you're doing, because right now you absolutely did what you needed to get out to this lead that you got.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. The high scorer in this game is Graydon Barnwell. He has 13. Jake Quarantello has 7 for Lewiston Porter. Joe Alvarez leads Kenmore West with 8, and Dakota Cochran has 5. So Tom and I will be back with the second half. Halftime is being brought to you by the Financial Guys. At halftime, it's Lewiston Porter 34, Kenmore West 25, and you are watching Western New York Athletics.
The Financial Guys, right on, right on,
Right on the money.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses, and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Celebrating 50 years of business in Niagara County, Comfort Plastics manufactures a wide variety of consumer goods. You can buy our popular patio furniture at leisureaccents.com, our classic snow sleds at theretroracer.com, and know that all of our products are proudly made in the USA, and your purchase supports 150 hardworking families right here in Western New York. Comfort Plastics, a believer in the American dream. Learn more at comfortplastics.com or like us on Facebook.
We're getting set for the second half here. Stu Boyer and Tom Prince. Heidi Gunther is also here tonight. Lewiston Porter leads this one 34-25. And the teams have switched ends. Kenmore West will get the ball to start the second half. And the Kenmore West squad will attack the basket to our right. Nick Argenio will inbound to Joe Alvarez, and the second half is underway. On the far side, Hargrave back to Alvarez, now Hargrave. Little pitch and catch there. And the far side into the corner to Lindsey Manuel, now near side. The three by Alvarez is off the iron, no good, but they get the rebound and they put it up and in. And it's 34-27. Now Nick Liardini into the front court to Braden Barnwell, the leading scorer at halftime with 13 points for both teams. Liardini hands it off to DiBiaso. Now Barnwell, Liardini, Lindsey Manuel playing some defense there. Now Liardini goes around a couple, stops, puts up a shot, and it won't go. There's a foul on the play. The ball will not drop, but Liardini will head to the free throw line. And that foul is on Lindsey Manuel, his first.
Great job dribble penetration right there. You can see he was going around the top of the key, found the lane, got great penetration into the paint to be able to get that shot off.
Liardini makes the first free throw.
Yeah, it's funny on the scoreboard where you keep seeing that is it'll light up green and white, and then when it does that light up green and white, it lights up the whole gym. So when it turns off, we really recognize when it turns off.
I thought we were back at Orchard Park when the power went out that night. Liardini, great effort to try to make the steal. Argenio dishes it off into the corner to Manuel, drives, dishes it off to the big man Dakota Cochran, who puts it up and in. And then with that kind of size down low, Kenmore West could be unstoppable.
Feed the big man right now. It should be going through Cochran.
And Barnwell stops. Hands it off to Liardini for three. Off the iron, no good. DiBiasio gets the rebound. Barnwell for three, no good. And Dakota Cochran gets that rebound, and Kenmore West will push it up the floor. Hargrave, Lindsey Manuel, Alvarez for three. Around and out. Argenio gets the rebound to Lindsey Manuel. No good. Tipped up by Argenio. Dakota Cochran puts it up and in. Nice play by Dakota Cochran. The big man showing off his athleticism.
And they're doing what we talked about, right? You got to go down low. Right now, everything should be going down through him right now.
Liardini poked away and gotten back. Hargrave nearly took it away. Bounce pass to Quarantello, no good. Rebound taken down by Hargrave. He's quickly into the front court, and he'll put up a shot that's blocked and taken away. Long pass up ahead to Quarantello, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. And it'll go back the other way to Kenmore West. Some really good defense being played here. 35-31, Lewiston Porter. And as you mentioned, they are just letting them play. Alvarez, right down the lane, puts it up and in. Nice play by Joe Alvarez. Kind of created a lane on Broadway by himself. Liardini hands it off to Barnwell. Barnwell hands it off to Quarantello. Liardini, far side. Now Barnwell cut off by Argenio. Bounce pass almost taken away, knocked away from Limke. And there's a deuce put up, but no good. Tipped up in the air. Dakota Cochran battling hard, and he gets the rebound. Lindsey Manuel sends it into the corner. Argenio comes out of there. Hargrave drives down the lane, puts it up and in, and a timeout is called by Lewiston Porter as the game is all tied at 35. So Kenmore West with a little bit of a surge here. This timeout is brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. And we're all tied up, Tom. I think Kenmore West must have been listening to you, Coach.
Well, that's the change. So now, remember we talk about the adjustments in the game. Now Lewiston Porter's got to make the adjustment. You've got to get Cochran out of the paint. His positioning right now has been exactly under the basket. You've got to get a push out right now. If that's through a zone, if that's through getting a big in there, if it's through boxing out, it doesn't matter how you do it. But right now, you've got to make sure that lane gets cleared out and Cochran does not get the positioning he's been getting down low right now.
Well, Cochran, when he gets position, you're not going to move him, and it feels the same way with Ramey Carney to me. If those two big guys could develop some chemistry down low, they would be awfully, awfully tough.
But right now, Cochran, he's using the ability he's got right now, right? He is one of the bigger players out on the floor, and he's absolutely getting positioning into the paint just like he should be.
Looks like we're going to get some full court pressure from Kenmore West. Liardini inbounds it to Graydon Barnwell, and he will dribble it. He'll send it across court to Liardini. Liardini into the corner to Quarantello, drives the baseline. His pass intended for Baird is stolen. And now it's Kenmore West in the front court. Alvarez back to Hargrave. Long range three, short, an air ball. Argenio tries to save it. Can't quite do it. Great effort there. And it'll be Lewiston Porter ball. Liardini to Barnwell. Barnwell quickly into the front court. We've got a whistle. And did he call a foul on Lindsey Manuel? He must have put a hand on him, like a hand check.
Whenever we say that we let him play, happens, that always happens right after we say it. Never fails.
Yes, you're so right. Graydon Barnwell in the backcourt. Manuel guarding him. Barnwell. Oh, and that one they didn't call. Looked like he got tripped up. He drives to the basket as the ball knocked away. Alvarez comes back the other way for Ken West. He puts it up and it rolls in. He went over the younger Barnwell, Devin Barnwell. And now Liardini into the front court. Kenmore West has taken a 2-point lead at 37-35. Let's see how they answer here. Graydon Barnwell gets it to his younger brother, Devin, for three. Around and out, and Dakota Cochran comes down with that rebound. Argenio into the front court. Looking for a teammate. He finds Hargrave on the far side. Gets the ball back. He'll put up a three. And it's good. Nick Argenio. And it's 40-35. That's Kenmore West's biggest lead of the night as Graydon Barnwell brings the ball into the front court.
Really, this has been the only lead they've had. Newport's led the entire game.
Now Liardini to Devin Barnwell. Back to Liardini. Nice pass to Graydon Barnwell underneath the basket. Somehow he got out of there. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Kenmore West. Barnwell looks for a teammate. Finds, looking for a little brother, goes off the hand of Alvarez. And which way are they going to call that?
I'm actually shocked the clock didn't start because it hit a player
Yes,
and
it
then
did.
rolled out. So I started the clock right there, and absolutely it didn't start.
Huh. And you know what? Devin Barnwell made a real nice play there, shielding the Kenmore West player so they couldn't get the ball, and it'll be Lewiston Porter ball.
So I think this is going to be an adjustment, exactly what I said, that the clock should have went.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see if they get it fixed.
I think they're going to make
that's what they're doing by the scorer's table. I think I'm going to start calling you coach because you got all these little nuances figured out.
But it was funny because I started the clock once I saw the tip that happened right at half court. So they're obviously going to take. No, I think are they going to leave it or?
Well,
nope, they're going to leave the clock. So
I'm not sure how they could do that, but they did it. Here's Devin Barnwell handling the ball. He's into the front court. Bounce pass to big brother Graydon. Graydon, the running one-hander, no good. Tipped up in the air. Hargrave comes down with it for Kenmore West. He'll go right to the basket, put it up and in. Chris Hargrave on the bucket. And suddenly Kenmore West has a 7-point lead. Barnwell to Liardini. Liardini into the front court. Switches hands on the dribble, drives toward the basket, stops, kicks it out to Devin Barnwell. He'll drive down the lane. His shot is blocked by Dakota Cochran, and Kenmore West comes back the other way. And that ball is knocked out of bounds, but I believe it'll stay with Kenmore West.
So, Stu, did you realize that Chris Hargrave's older brother is actually playing at Staten Island right now?
I was going to ask you if there was another Hargrave.
There is. His older brother, yeah.
Argenio. And Dakota Cochran with the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 9-point lead for the visitors. Oh, my, how things have changed here. Spinning, Graydon Barnwell. Barnwell drives, kicks it out to Corantello, back to Barnwell. Now Liardini. Liardini drives, far side to Corantello for three, off the iron, no good. Alvarez gets the rebound, the ball goes out of bounds. Little bad break there, Arminio Holt and Alvarez. And then it goes out of bounds, it'll be Lewiston Porter ball. And the Lancers need a bucket here. They're down 9. This has been Kenmore West quarter. The Lancers will inbound. They'll inbound it to Barnwell, being chased by Marion Holt. Barnwell, Holt guarding him, and they're going to call a travel or a double dribble or a palm, just a foul?
5 seconds.
Oh, 5 seconds, all right. So it's a turnover on Lewiston Porter. This has not been a good quarter for the Lancers. Argenio puts up a shot and scores. Nice shot there by Nick Argenio. And it's an 11-point lead. Corantello, Barnwell to his younger brother, Barnwell, and he almost turned it over. In fact, he did. They get it ahead to Argenio. Argenio puts it up and in on a sweet reverse layup, and Lewiston Porter will take a timeout as the wheels have come off for Lewiston Porter, and they now trail by 13 late in the third quarter. This timeout is brought to you by Confer Plastics Leisure Accents. And Tom, Now it's up to Lewiston Porter to figure out a way to get back into this game.
Yeah, and again, they've got to come up with the answer down low. You can see every points that Ken West has gotten has been down in the paint. The 1 and 2 times that they've got hit threes, guess what? Where's everybody down? Everybody's down trying to play defense in the paint, and then you had the opportunity for a wide open three-pointer right there.
Well, that was certainly Kenmore West quarter. I mean, this game was a close game at halftime, and now they've opened up a 13-point lead, and Lewiston Porter will have to figure out a way to get back into it.
And can you say Dakota Cochran, because he has been the man so far inside this quarter, and a big reason for that lead right there.
He had 5 first half points. I think he's got at least 6 here in the third quarter alone. He's had some key rebounds and some key defensive plays. Is Cochran a football guy too? We're not sure.
Yeah, that I'm not sure on. But I got to tell you also, I want to give Argenio's been big this quarter also. He's been another one. And then Alvarez also having a very good game here tonight.
So Lewiston Porter will inbound, and they'll get it to Barnwell. On the far side, Barnwell, Holt guarding him. Bounce pass to Baird. Baird hands it off. Running one-hander is good by Quarantello. Big bucket there, 48-37. We're in the final 30 seconds of the third quarter, and Alvarez will take his time here. Michael Wilkie into the game for Lewiston Porter. He's another 8th grader. Now on the far side, it's Hargrave. Final 10 seconds. Holt, near side Argenio, kicks it out. Hargrave for 3, good! A big bucket there. Wilkie puts up a shot, it won't count and it won't go anyway. 51-37 after 3 quarters. A big three-pointer near the end of the quarter. And the third quarter has been brought to you by the Financial Guys. After 3 quarters, Kenmore West 51, Lewiston Porter 37. You're watching Section 6 Boys High School Basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Celebrating 50 years of business in Niagara County, Comfort Plastics manufactures a wide variety of consumer goods. You can buy our popular patio furniture at leisureaccents.com, our classic snow sleds at theretroracer.com, and know that all of our products are proudly made in the USA, and your purchase supports 150 hardworking families right here in Western New York. Comfort Plastics, a believer in the American dream. Learn more at comfortplastics.com or like us on Facebook.
Fourth quarter set to start here at Lewiston Porter. Kenmore West a big third quarter to take, a 51-37 lead. That's 14 points by my not very good math, but that one I can get. So they'll inbound the ball to Barnwell in the backcourt, being guarded by Holt.
Stu, was that a 4-point quarter for Lewiston Porter?
I think it might have been. I don't remember the halftime score, but it wasn't a very big quarter scoring-wise for them.
I thought it was 33 is what they had.
It was 33 or 34. I'm not 100% certain. Barnwell for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Holt comes down with that rebound. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was much bigger for Kenmore West. That we both can guarantee. Argenio sends it back to Alvarez. Alvarez drives. Now Hargrave, and his pass is briefly stolen by Liardini. Now Lewiston Porter gets it back into the front court. Barnwell, double teamed. Gets it out to Wilkie. Now Lewiston Porter, it's Liardini. looking for a teammate, doesn't have the dribble, gets it to Baird, to Quarantello, puts it up, no good. Quarantello gets his own rebound. Thought Cochran might have hit him over the top. Liardini, far side to Barnwell for three, off the back iron, no good. Alvarez gets the rebound for Kenmore West. So an opportunity missed there for Lewiston Porter. They could not score. Argenio with the ball, gets a nice pick from Cochran, puts up a three, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Lewiston Porter. Barnwell up ahead to Liardini. Liardini drives toward the basket, dishes it off to Baird, who banks it up and in. Big bucket there for Jack Baird for Lewiston Porter to make it 51-39. Well, Lewiston Porter's going to need a few stops where they get some buckets to get back into this one. Holt for Kenmore West. And the pass to Cochran is no good, knocked out of bounds. That ball will go to Lewiston Porter. So some good defense there. And coming into the game for Lewiston Porter is Bo Dugan. Bo sounds like a baseball name.
It does.
We'll have to work on that. We'll have to find out if he's a multiple sport guy. Liardini, who we know is.
I'm going to give you a name here, too, in a second.
Okay.
Once we get a quick break.
Wilkie, the young man dribbling, lost a handle on the ball, but got it back. And unfortunately, we tried to pass it to Baird. There were three Kenmore West players there, and it's Alvarez with the ball. Alvarez right down the lane, puts up a shot, won't fall, and there's the big man, Dakota Cochran, to put it back and make it 53-39.
Remember Dave Hollins of Orchard Park played professional baseball?
Yes, I do, with the Philadelphia Phillies.
His son is Bo Collins, off to South Carolina to play baseball.
Awesome. Now, did Bo played for Orchard Park too?
He did, but moved down to South Carolina and then is now going to be going to South Carolina. Pitcher and first baseman.
Oh, he pitches.
Yep.
And Dad didn't pitch. Dad could hit the ball a long way.
Oh, so can he.
Well, Lewiston Porter turns the ball over, and it'll be Kenmore West ball, and it will get some front court pressure, but Argenio works it into the front court to Holt. Holt goes right to the basket, goes up, it won't fall, but there's a foul on the play. And which way did they call that? Did they call an offensive foul? Yes, they did. Marion Holt is called for the offensive foul. It'll be Lewiston Porter ball.
At the next time out, we have a story that we're going to talk about here about Coach Hogan, too.
Okay. Into the front court. Barnwell, the running one-hander, is good. 53-41. Lewiston Porter trails by 12. Hargrave into the front. Oh, Liardini almost stole it away, and he did. Now Liardini got the ball back. Liardini hands it off. Now it's Bo Dugan. Far side, Liardini. Holtz guarding him. Liardini spinning. And he throws a pass down low. Little elbow up there. One-hander, no good. Baird can't get the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. That was Bo Dugan who tried to score for Lewiston Porter. Wouldn't get the ball to drop. Marion Holt goes out. Lindsey Manuel comes in. Alvarez, now Hargrave. Double teamed, ball's up in the air. Can they get it? No. Kenmore West comes down with the ball. Argenio back to Hargrave. Hargrave. And we got a whistle and a timeout taken by Kenmore West. This timeout is brought to you by the U.S. Army. And it is a 12-point lead for Kenmore West. And you were going to tell us something about Ryan Hogan.
So, did you know Coach Hogan is actually an alum here of Lewiston Porter, even though he's coaching Kenmore West right now?
Okay.
Okay. He still has the record for the middle school hot shot contest here at Lewiston Porter. He's got the record. It's been since he was in middle school. They said he actually had his own system, and that system has actually been mimicked now for years. They call it the Hogan system is what they call it. And he would go in because it was a point in the paint would be 3, a point outside the paint within the three-point line was 4, outside the three-point line was 5. So he'd shoot a 3, he'd go inside, shoot a 4, come back, get a 3, go to 5, because you had to keep shooting from different points up on the floor. So he absolutely has made his impact here at Lewiston Porter also.
That's a great story. Leodardi tips the ball, but Kenmore West keeps it. Long range three off the iron, no good. Argenio comes down with that rebound off the missed three-pointer. Near side to Alvarez. Cochran with the pick. Alvarez stops, looks for a teammate, gets it to Argenio. Sends it off to Hargrave. His shot is no good. Manuel and Dakota Cochran gets the rebound. Alvarez will pull it out as they'll work a little bit of the clock here. Will Joe Alvarez. Alvarez puts it on the floor. Stop, short jump shot, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Bo Dugan comes down with that one. And gets it to Barnwell. Now Leardini back to Barnwell. Barnwell. Now Wilkie. And coming out of there on the far side, it's Graydon Barnwell. He'll put it on the floor, drive down the lane, dish it off to Baird for the short jumper. No good. Loose ball. A couple of players hit the deck, and Lewiston Porter keeps it alive. Baird again to Leardini. Nice move there. He'll put up a two that's no good. Shot clock buzzer went off, but it didn't really matter. The shot was missed. And the arrow says Kenmore West. I take that back. It's Lewiston Porter. And they'll score there. Barnwell gets the bucket to make it 53-44. 2.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Lewiston Porter needs a pretty big run to make this game a lot closer. Into the front court, into the corner to Lindsey Manuel. Now it comes out to Alvarez. Now Hargrave. Hargrave puts it on the floor into the corner. Argenio puts up a three off the iron, goes way up and out of bounds. You know, funny thing, Tom, I was thinking, you don't want quick shots and you certainly don't want threes with big rebounds here. But anyway, they took the shot. Leardini.
I'll tell you, at this point, you got to think that Lewiston Porter's got to consider getting three-point shooters in here.
Yes. Oh, and the ball wouldn't fall for Barnwell. Baird gets the rebound. He'll kick it back out. And driving, the running one-hander is no good by Wilkie. The rebound put up, and it won't go by Barnwell. And coming down with the rebound is Argenio. Minute 40 to play here in the fourth quarter. And it's stolen by Leardini. Almost lost his balance, got it back, gets hammered, puts it up. It won't fall, but he'll go to the free throw line. Despite Argenio's call for a foul or a traveling call, there was none there. And Leardini made a really nice play. We'll head to the free throw line. That's the first foul on Argenio. First free throw is around and out. Want to remind everybody to keep your eyes out for Tom's post-game interviews. They'll be on all the Western New York media platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our own webpage at Western New York Athletics. Second free throw is no good, 53-44. Oh, and Argenio, I think he's going to get called for a reach in there. Tried to take the ball away from Lindsey Manuel, but he couldn't do it. It'll be his second foul. Now Argenio will rebound. Just under a minute and a half remaining. 53-44. Into the backcourt it goes to Hargrave. Barnwell guarding him. Barnwell still has it. He puts up a shot that's no good. Leardini gets the rebound and goes right toward the basket. There's a bounce pass right back to Leardini. Leardini sends it out to Barnwell. Long range three is good. Big bucket there by Graydon Barnwell, and it's 53-47 as we approach the 1 minute mark. And there's a foul on Leardini. And interestingly enough, just before he was called for that foul, Alvarez put his hand out and shoved him in the chest, and there was no call. And I'm sure that's what drives coaches crazy. That's what makes it fun for us fans, as this timeout is brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. 53-47. Well, things have certainly tightened up. You're watching Section 6 boys high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Celebrating 50 years of business in Niagara County, Comfort Plastics manufactures a wide variety of consumer goods. You can buy our popular patio furniture at leisureaccents.com, our classic snow sleds at theretroracer.com, and know that all of our products are proudly made in the USA, and your purchase supports 150 hardworking families right here in Western New York. Comfort Plastics, a believer in the American dream. Learn more at comfortplastics.com or like us on Facebook.
The final 1 minute and 2 seconds here at Lewiston Porter of the fourth quarter of regulation with Kenmore West. The lead is now down to 6. So what we might have, we could be setting up for one of those fantastic finishes. Argenio to inbound. He gets it to Dakota Cochran, right back to him. 8th grader Michael Wilkie guarding Argenio. Not backing down is the young 8th grader. Alvarez now, and there's a foul on Liardini. And how many is that on Liardini? That's his 4th. The team's 3rd. Argenio will inbound, just under 50 seconds remaining in the game. Jake Quarantello back into the game, and Liardini will take a seat for the moment. Argenio inbounds it to Alvarez. Alvarez in the backcourt. Barnwell guarding him. Argenio into the front court. That's Argenio now. Now it's Hargrave. Hargrave puts up a shot. Won't go. Dakota Cochran tips it, and coming out of there with the ball is Quarantello for Lewiston Porter. Into the front court. Wilkie to Baird. Baird to Barnwell. Barnwell spinning. Puts up a shot. Good! I'm not sure how that went in, but it did. And just like that, we have a 3-point game with just under 18 seconds to play. Wow. This timeout is brought to you by Confer Plastics Leisure Accents. And what a time, Tom. How did this get to be a 3-point game?
What did we say? You better get the 3-point shooters out here because we're going to need to see them. And they've done exactly that. And you've seen the 3-point shooting really come to fruition for Lewiston Porter. This is really what they've been hot from all game, if you think about it. The only difference between the first half and the second half with Lewiston Porter was what happened inside. Remember how the game started out? All their points were inside, fast break points, up off the glass, those shots that you want to get to be able to open up the outside. That was exactly how the game started. Rough third quarter, and a lot of it was because they didn't get any of those easy points. They had to fight down low and really had to make sure they worked to get anything that was inside, even from the aspect of rebounding or positioning. They really needed to make sure that they had to fix that, and they've gotten that fixed a little bit here, and then really started getting hot from three-point land.
And it looks like they have a foul to give. I only see 3 up on the scoreboard. We'll have some full court pressure here on Kenmore West. They'll inbound it to Alvarez, and he's fouled almost immediately by Graydon Barnwell. Just under 15 seconds to play. That's Barnwell's first foul of the game, and they've got one of the 8th graders, Michael Wilkie, still out there in the final 20 seconds. So obviously they have a lot of confidence in their youngsters that they called up. Liardini, who has 4, and that'll be 5 on Liardini, as he fouled Alvarez, trying to prevent him from getting into the front court. And now Devin Barnwell will check back in, replacing Liardini, and we'll have free throws as Alvarez will go to the free throw line. So right now there are 2 8th graders on the floor for Lewiston Porter, Michael Wilkie and Devin Barnwell. And both have shown some really good ability. The first free throw is good to make it 54-50.
But think of how young this team is. The future really looks well here in Lewiston Porter. And remember, they were loaded last year. They lost a ton.
And we have another timeout taken. To your point, 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors. This timeout is brought to you by the U.S. Army. It is 55-50 in favor of Kenmore West.
Think about it, their top 2 players right now are playing over at Intrep.
Yes, they are.
Including one playing for his dad, right?
Yes. So, yeah, that team could shoot. They were great.
I mean, it just shows. Remember, it was a run that we were even shocked. Remember when they went out last year at Buff State? We were even shocked by that.
I forgot who beat them. It wasn't Fredonia, was it? No, it wouldn't have been Fredonia.
Yeah, actually, I think it was Fredonia.
And they traded three-pointers.
Yep. Oh, it was a great game. Yep.
Yeah, it was Beeline and
Duff.
So on this Lewiston Porter team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors, and those 2 8th graders.
But think about it. You got the 2 8th graders, plus you got, Barnwell, who's been a big part of this game.
Yeah.
Who's not a senior,
yeah,
right?
Neither Barnwell.
Yeah, you really have an opportunity here for future, and that's really what bodes well for Newport.
Barnwell inbounds it, tries to get it back. It's taken away by Manuel. And we get a whistle and a foul on Barnwell, and that'll put Manuel on the free throw line, and he can just about salt this one away with 8.3 seconds showing on the clock. It's already a 5-point lead, and if he makes these 2, it might put it out of reach for Lewiston Porter. Really good game, very entertaining. Manuel's first free throw is good. Gets a big high five from Cochran and Argenio. And the second free throw is also good. And Lewiston Porter will inbound. They'll get it to Barnwell. He'll bring it up into the front court. Barnwell, far side, and dribbling, kicking it out into the corner. That shot will not count. The buzzer sounds to end the game. And Kenmore West comes into Lewiston Porter and comes away with a 57-50 win. I want to remind everybody this game has been brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care, with 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week. And the Financial Guys. With student debt at an all-time high, be sure you're financially prepared to send your kids through college. The Financial Guys College Planning Department goes above and beyond, guiding Western New Yorkers through the ins and outs of college planning. Contact the Financial Guys today at 716-633-1515. Well, they turned off the scoreboard here rather quickly, didn't they? It was a 57-50 win for Lewiston Porter. Want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Heidi Gunther, our photographer, Tom Prince, and she also did a little producing. Tom Prince, as usual, doing it all, producing and the color commentary. A final thought. This game has been brought to you by Logistics and the Financial Guys. And most importantly, we want to thank all of you for watching. Tom and I will be at Depew Thursday night for Springville at Depew. Big night for Larry Jones. And I will be at a hockey game tomorrow night, and Tom and I will be at North Tonawanda for a girls game Friday. So a busy week here on Western New York Athletics. For Heidi Gunther and Tom Prince, once again, the final score, Kenmore West 57, Lewiston Porter 50. My name is Stu Boyer. Have a good night, everybody.